everybody, welcome back to Homestead. Welcome back to Homestead. Welcome back to Homestead Heart. And today what I'm getting ready to do is plant one of my newest citrus trees. I am so excited. Our trees are coming in slowly but surely. We received all of our trees from Ison's nursery. We're still waiting on our trees from Stark Brothers, but we received one of our trees from Four Winds Growers, and that tree is the Sanguineli Blood Orange. Sanguineli Blood Orange. I'm very excited about growing this tree because number one, the fruit looks absolutely delicious. So I'm very excited about growing it, and it came well packaged too. I just love the way they put this together in the box. Hey little one. You all have never met our kittens. We have two like this. This is Egypt, and her twin sister Ebony is over there, and their big brother, I'm going to introduce you to them later on. Now, you all, I'm going to go ahead and get this planted. Remember, I've already prepared my containers for the trees, right? In anticipation. I got all of my containers prepared so that when the trees came, all I would have to do is just go through and put them in their pots. Now again, I like the way they package this right here. They put it inside. Of course, they come in these little pots, these little nursery pots for trees, of course. Tree pots. Look at that. And I'm going to keep this pot too. I'm going to wash it up real good, but I'm going to keep this pot. I like this. So what I'm going to do is go ahead now and just take you all through the process of growing and getting the soil pulled out so I can get this tree planted. I'm sitting just outside the greenhouse. Today, or this morning, was the final day of those really cold temperatures, right? Really cold temperatures. So I'm so glad that I believe for the next several days, at least the next 10 days or so, it looks like we're going to be in the high 50s in the mornings overnight and the upper 60s. Here, Tony, come here, let's show you. Oh, he's trying to get away from me. Where you at? Come here, buddy. This is Tony the Tiger. This is Tony T right here, y'all. Hey, Tony. These are our barn cats. These are the ones that we were raising from itty bitty kittens in our laundry room. And now we have moved them all outside, at least throughout the day, because we're getting them used to being outside. And so every day I put them out in the morning, and then they come back in just before dark, and back in the laundry room they go. So they've done that for about a week because we want them to get used to the big outdoors. So yeah, they're gonna be in the barn permanently. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, y'all, so I am so excited about this. I am so very excited about this, getting this tree planted. And I'm only going to dig a hole as deep as the tree is in the pot. But I'm going to take this out. I'm going to move it to the side right here. I love this little hand shovel for things like this. It just makes it so easy. All right, we're going to see if that's enough for now. I'm going to just gently squeeze the sides of this pot just to loosen it up a bit, the sides and the bottom. And then I'm going to turn it on its side and gently slide it out of the container. Now I'm just having a look here at the roots and the soil. I just want to make sure that I don't see any type of bugs or anything like that in the soil. And it's very loose. Girlfriend, get out of there. So I'm just going to sit this down here. I don't want it any deeper than it is in this container. So that's a little too deep. So I'm just going to put a little soil down there and sit that down. Mash the air out. Actually, I'm going to tease the bottom here just a bit, because I want this tree to know that it's time for y'all to start moving around. All right, I'm going to sit it there. That's actually the perfect depth right there. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do is just backfill. Actually, before I do that, I have some citrus fertilizer here, and I'm going to put some of this in the bottom of this hole, and I'm going to work that in a bit, and then I'm going to sit this here. That's perfect. And then I'm going to start to backfill this with the soil. That might be too, yeah, that might be a little bit too high. Okay, that's better. Okay, so now I'm going to press the soil down around her sides. Yeah. And now I'm just going to pull the soil in around her before I add the other. I'm just going to make sure that I don't already have enough, because I know I'm not going to need all of that soil. And I'm gently tamping down around her roots as well. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit of this back to my container. Yeah, that's plenty. And I have not buried up. Right here is the graft line. You can't see it, but the graft line here is perfect. Yeah. That is perfect. I think I'm going to add a little more. All right, you all. Now what I'm going to do is add some of this fertilizer to the top of her as well. And I'm just going to work that down into the soil. As an added bonus, you all, what I'm going to do is, remember that composted chicken manure that we used? Well, I have just a little bit of that chicken manure, the composted chicken manure right here. And all I'm going to do is sprinkle this around close to where her roots are. I'm not going to go outside of her root line too much. Just sprinkle that around. I'm going to sit that right there. And now I'm going to water her in really good. All right, y'all, now I'm just giving this a good soaking in. And the soil is already pretty moist, but I'm still going to water this in really good. Just want to make sure she's watered in well. And notice how I'm watering the entire container. I don't want to just water where the roots are. I want to moisten this entire container. The water's beginning to come out of the bottom now, so I know I have watered her thoroughly. I know she's good now, because the water's seeping out through the bottom. Okay, so now that this tree has been watered in well, I put some organic citrus tone fertilizer in the bottom where her roots are, and I put some around the top where her roots are, and I even added a little composted chicken manure for added measure. Yes, I did. Now, the last thing for me to do to her, because it's about to get really hot, I'm going to go ahead and put some mulch around her now. If you notice, when I planted my other trees, it was still rather cold, so I didn't mulch it at all. But now, because it's heating up and we don't want this moisture to evaporate so fast, I'm going to go ahead now and mulch around her, okay? And I'm just using some straw here. Making sure I put a lot of mulch around her. Nice big heavy layer of mulch around her. Maxine has already been mulched pretty good, so I don't have to do this to Maxine. I'm going to hit this mulch with a little water. Just to make it a little heavier. So this is light and fluffy right now. Awesome. See, that's a lot better. Makes that mulch a lot heavier. All right, y'all, that's it. The Sanguineli blood orange has now been planted. She even has a couple of blooms on her. Well, she had 3, but one fell off. And it looks like the other one may or may not fall off. I don't know. We'll see. But she does have her little blooms. It's a beautiful, beautiful tree. It's a beautiful tree, by the way. I mean, just beautiful. And I got it again from Four Winds Growers, and they are located in California. I ordered the blood orange from them and the kumquat from them, the Nagami kumquat from them. Woo, say that fast. But anyway, so I have one more citrus tree coming from them. And yes, I'm planting them all in these 17-gallon laundry tubs. Yes, I am. And so, you all, I like these tubs because I get to line my citrus up right here. I'm going to keep all of my citrus close by. So actually, all of my fruit trees are going to kind of be kept close by, at least for this first year. So I'm very, very happy with these containers so far. Now, I know a lot of you said that you couldn't find these containers and you went online and they were like $30 or something. But if you go in store, inside of your Walmart store, in your laundry department, at any store really, you can go to Target. They're a little more expensive at Target, but they still had a lot of them at the Warner Robins Walmart, and they were only $6.98 or something like that, $6.98. So they still had a lot of them in my area. So you have to check your area to see if they have them in store, okay? All right, y'all. Sanguineli blood orange has been planted. And boy, is she looking good. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for today. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video that we upload to our channel. Thank you all so much again for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Yeah, she looking good. Maxine got some company.